Hello and welcome to Yaptopia. We're back, finally. It's been about 2 weeks since I was last able to record due to Christmas and going away for a week or so to see the family. I have managed to squeeze in a couple of streams, for better or for worse, over on Twitch, which you can follow me there, Mr. Beardstone. I wanted to start here just because this bridge here is something that I don't think we've seen in the Welcome to Yaptopia YouTube series, but this is something we've actually been working on the sort of last few live streams. And yeah, it's essentially just a big old bridge which is going to connect our brand new sort of mining district over there to our sort of main storage warehouse. So the idea is we'll be able to sort of send everything across. It's going to go into the warehouse and get automatically sorted. But that's not for today, that's for live streams. We've also added this down here, which is our apiary for our bees. So what with doing all the Christmas episodes and the timing of when the bee update came out, it was only a couple of days ago during another live stream that I went out and gathered myself up a few bees. And I built this apiary just as somewhere safe for them in the meantime, just so I can figure out the mechanics a bit and work out how I'm going to automate this side of things. I'm thinking sort of, dispensers are going to be the main thing here, using shears and bottles to sort of collect stuff as it's needed. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the docks. And yep, you guessed it, we're going to go and press the button on the job machine, get ourselves a brand new job for today, and, well, let's see what today's going to bring. Let's get a job, see what we're going to be doing today. Exotic animals. Hunt down and capture the following animals and build them temporary holding cells on the dockyard as if they've been shipped in. Edit the book with captured animals. If any remain, then re-enter book into circulation. Okay, I think we can handle this. So we need 2 foxes, 2 snow foxes, 2 parrots, 2 pandas, 2 ocelots, 2 polar bears, 2 mushrooms, 2 brown mushrooms, or 2 additional mushrooms that can be transferred when possible. Transformed even, not transferred. Okay, so we've got a shopping list for some exotic animals. This is going to be quite a fun one. Okay, so we've gathered a few supplies. We've grabbed ourselves some boats for trapping the mobs in. We've also got some leads in case we need to sort of attach them to some stuff. We've got some fences to go with that. We've also got a few bits of food so we can entice any of the sort of exotic animals that we're trying to chase if we do need to move them around. And we've also just got some diorite in case we need some generic blocks that we don't care about. And a bed, of course, because I do expect this to be quite a long journey. So I know that if we are going to go get some mushrooms, I know that we can get them from near Old Yapston. So I think, first off, what we're going to do is actually just head down there because they're probably going to be the ones that we're going to have to bring the furthest. So the quicker we can get that done, I guess, the better. Aha! There it is, finally. So that took a bit longer to find than I was hoping. It was not quite in the direction I thought it was from Old Yapston, but we have found the Mushroom Island. So let's see if we can track ourselves down a couple of mushrooms. Okay, it looks like we have a couple of mushrooms here. It's not a particularly large biome, this one. Oh, there's a creeper down there as well. So that must be literally outside the biome right there, look. Okay. Okay, right, we've got 3. So let's grab a couple of them and get them to the other side of the island first, just so that we're away from the creeper. Come on, guys. Let's bring you over here. So what we're going to need to do is figure out the best way to get them back. So I do have a portal not too far from here. So I think my best bet is going to be to load up these guys into boats, get them over to the portal, and take them through the nether. I think that's probably going to be the safest thing to do, because otherwise we could have all sorts of trouble. Oh, well, that was a bit of a mission, but there we have it, our first cow. Now to go get another one. See you in a minute. And now we have 2 mushrooms. So instead of, well, basically we need brown ones as well. But instead of capturing more, I think it will make sense just to breed these 2 up. So we'll get our 4 mushrooms that way, and then we'll convert 2 of them into brown mushrooms as soon as we get a thunderstorm, because we do have the trident to be able to do it, so that shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, so that's 1 down. About, what, 5, 10 more to go? Okay, so I was actually just flying over to the forest over there to see if I can find some foxes, and I've come across not just 1, but 2 and a skeleton horse. 2 polar bears and a skeleton horse. So, guess who's coming back home with me? Hopefully they haven't got any cubs laying around, because they tend to get a bit angry if you go near them or near their cubs. But can I? Yep, there we go. Nice. So if I can get this polar bear as well. Is that a different one to the one I was just looking at? I think it might be, you know. But if I can grab this one as well. Good stuff. And, because, you know, you don't come across these all the time, I'm going to take him with me as well. Right, so we've now got the 2 mushrooms all nicely caged. We've got the 2 polar bears in here as well. I know these enclosures are small, but I assure you they are only temporary, and once we sort of move forward a bit, we will be sort of creating a zoo for all these animals as well. I haven't put this dude in a cage as yet, because he seems quite happy just chilling at the top here. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on and go catch me some more animals.
Town, red, what you say? You know that I would, but I got bills to pay. Take me dancing in your living room. Take your shoes off. Do, 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 do. Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. Hey Jim, let's go shopping up and down the way. Well,
I'll buy you anything, 'cause it's your special day. Yeah.
You don't have to be the latest fashion. You don't have to be made of gold. I don't need no fancy handbag if I got your hand on.
Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away.
I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay.
I got bills to pay, my baby.
I've got bills to pay.
Woo!
Well, that has taken all day, pretty much. But yeah, I think we did quite well. We managed to get a lot of what was on the list. We didn't manage to complete the list entirely, but as you can see by looking at the dock down there, there are a lot of crates down there. There's a lot going on. So let's go and have a look and see exactly what it is we've got. Okay, so first up, down here, we have the Beardstone Trading Co. signs. We have our 2 pandas. I couldn't get into the same boat as them, I discovered, so I ended up having to put them in minecart them all the way to the nether portal from the jungle island, and from there I had to coax them through the nether with bamboo. So yeah, they actually turned out to be a bit more of a pain than getting the mushrooms were, which, yeah, took me by surprise, but we got them here. So we have our 2 pandas. Next to them we have our 2 polar bears. They were nice and easy to find because they were literally just on the ice behind the main warehouse. So we've got our 2 polar bears. We also managed to get our 2 parrots at the same time as getting the ocelots, the first one anyhow. We just had one on each shoulder as we brought the ocelots back, and then yeah, just grabbed the other ocelot from the same jungle. We have our mushrooms, which you saw at the start. And if we go up here, we've also got our 2 foxes. And we have our bonus skeleton horse as well. However, you may notice we are missing the 2 snow foxes. So I did go to the snow biomes in the area, I just could not find any, and I wanted to make sure I got this video out today, so we're going to have to take a pass on those for now. And we also don't have the 2 brown mushrooms yet, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to breed up the 2 mushrooms we've got, create another crate essentially to put the brown mushrooms in. However, I also noticed that we had left off an important mob, you see, because we didn't have turtles on the list. So we're going to go for some turtles as well at some point in the future. I think that's pretty much all of the rare mobs that we've got on there at this stage. Well, I don't know actually. Well, I suppose, although not necessarily rare, we don't actually have any rabbits as yet. So if we try and get the snow rabbits and just 2 sort of normal rabbits as well, then I think that will probably complete our collection. So I'm going to stick this book back into circulation for now, so we'll come back to this another time. And what we'll also do is eventually create a zoo for the animals. So they've actually got their own biomes, a bit like what we've done with the bees and the apiaries, so that they can all actually have their own living space, essentially. And there you go, there's a sneaky look at the ocelots there as well. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's episode. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I promise they're not going to be in these small cages for too long. I will be a bit more humane about the whole situation. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do remember to like and subscribe, and also hit that bell if you want to be notified when a new video gets uploaded. I'm aiming to have at least one Yaptopia video coming up per week, and I will be starting a new series shortly as well. In the meantime, feel free to catch me on my stream. There should be a link above around about now, once I figure out how to actually add those in YouTube. Goodbye now.